Hi everyone, Rhonda Gibson here with Gibson Girl Stampers. I'm jumping in for a quick live today. It is unscheduled, so I wouldn't be surprised if I don't have people coming today because, like I said, it is pre-scheduled. And so I just want to give people just a moment to hop on and see if anybody is going to be around. I'm straightening up my little Stampin' Blend markers. I'm going to leave that one like that, I think. It's a good example. I'm not turned around so you guys can see it better while I wait. Okay, I've been on almost a minute, not quite. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Tuesday. If you're on, would you please say hello and let me know that you're here? That way I know that I'm not just talking to myself, which I oftentimes am. I'm going to say hello everyone so that I can see if somebody else posts to me. So anyway, we're going to give it about 30 seconds, and then I'm going to go ahead and just start talking about what I'm working on. And if you're missing the first part of this, don't worry, I will repeat it real quick at the end, what I'm going to say at the first, so that everybody gets an opportunity to hear what I have to say, whether it's something you're interested in or not. I think it might be, so we're going to give it a try. As I said, we're going to give them just a couple more seconds and see who all pops on. I hope somebody says hello so I know that there are people here, or possibility of people being here. So, yeah, but so far I don't have anybody saying hello yet. So I'm just going to go ahead and start. Like I said, this was an unscheduled Facebook Live. And the reason I decided to do it today is because I am really working hard towards getting my silver title with Stampin' Up, which is my business that I work with. And one of the things I wanted to do is I wanted to promote the Stampin' Blends, which they're all turned the opposite direction of you. I just realized that. So sorry about that. I'll turn them here in just a minute when I really show them to you. But as you can see, the Stampin' Blends come in all different colors. And what my promotion is when you buy 5 sets, because they come in a light and a dark, and you can't see over there, a light and a dark, then you would call this 1 set. And then this would be 2 and 3. I think you're getting the gist. 4, 5, and 6. Oh, we only need 5 though, right? You don't need all 6. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what these Stampin' Blends do. They are alcohol based, and I absolutely love them because they're great for blending, and they are a lot of fun to play with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just kind of scooch these out of the way. I'm going to scoot them to the side, I think, just so I'll have some room. And then I'm going to show you. Now, I'm just going to introduce you to them, and then I'm going to show you how they work. I think I'll use the dark blue, and I'm going to bring it up to the camera where you can see it, hopefully. It is alcohol-based, and it comes with 2 ends. It comes with a writing, and they call them nubs, a writing nub and a paintbrush nub. And you can see the pictures there. It tells you which is which. You can also tell what kind of line they make. The writing nub is a thin, and the paintbrush is a thick. Let me show you on my paper. If I can get it to go. I'm going to use this little scrap of paper, and I'm going to show you. If I wrote my name, there it is, and you can tell that's just writing. And then this, I'm going to put the lid back on it because they are alcohol-based. They will dry out, and you heard it click. And then this is your paintbrush part where you can paint on it, and I'm going to show you guys more. This color I have right now is called Dark Night of Navy. They come in a light and a dark, and I cheat and I put the names of them on the back just so that I don't have to squint to see this little bitty writing, which hopefully my camera is not too out of focus for you to see. So anyway, you get a light and a dark, so that's why I said, it's kind of good to buy them in sets and everything. So that is the nub and the paintbrush nibs, the nub, the thin and the paintbrush. And what I did is I'm going to bring in a flower And you'll have to excuse me, I do have allergies really bad today. And so I'm going to have a drink every once in a while, and it's just part of my life. I have to do it. So today I'm having iced tea. If anyone's out there, what are you drinking today? Are you drinking tea, water, soda, coffee, cocoa? Although cocoa is a little hot. Anyway, we're going to do this flower. And I think I want to do it in the, I'm not going to do the whole flower. I'm just going to do parts of it. So I think I'll do it in the Calypso Coral. I really like Calypso Coral. And one of the nice things about our Stampin' Up! Stamp set, this one is from the Floral Essence set. And it is actually this flower right here. I did the stem, even though I realized after I did the stem that it was all black. And then I did this leaf right here. Okay? And I did it because it has room for me to work too. So I like to take, for when I'm coloring, I like to take the wider end, and I do my dark first. And I just kind of go in and I find where. Now, the nice thing about this is you do not have to stay in the lines with these. They can actually look like you're watercoloring. And so I'm just kind of, for camera purposes, I'm not being really super neat about it. I'm just going through and finding places that I think, oh, I'd like to make that dark. And so if you're a painter, please don't cringe while I do this, because I am not a good painter. My brother's a great painter. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to do it kind of just tap, 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 tap around this bottom part like that. Okay, so there's my dark part. Set that to the side. And I'm going to get out the light. Now the light is where it starts blending. Oops, sorry guys. My blue got in the way. I'm going to turn my flower just slightly. And I'm going to start bringing it in. And I color like I colored when I was in school. I do it in circles. You do not have to do it that way. It's just the way I've always done it. But as you can tell, it's already shaping up to be quite pretty as it is. And then if you wanted to, you know, let me put it this way, the more you go over it, the darker it gets. So you can actually get about 3 shades of color from each of your blender markers. This is the light, and the more I go over different parts, the darker it'll get. Okay, so I just kind of give it one good coat real quick. Like I said, I'm going out of lines just a little bit, but I'm going to show you what we have that you can fix that with. If you want to. If you wanted to just make this look like it's a watercolor, that's good too. Okay, so let's say we decided, like I said, I'm not an artist, so please forgive me if this is wrong. I'm not a painter, but I kind of thought, well, I want to darken these up a little bit. And as you can see, it's kind of darkening up, and I just kind of want to go around some of my edges. I did stamp my leaf a little bit too close right there, and it went over into the flower, but that's okay because sometimes flowers and leaves kind of go together. But you can see I kind of did that a little bit. Now I'm going to take my light again, and I'm going to blend, and all I'm doing is just kind of circling. And you kind of want to try to blend while it's still wet. This is an alcohol, and so while it's wet, it will pool, and it will blend so much better. And as you can see, just from this little bit, I have darker places and I have lighter places. I hope you can see that pretty good. I don't know. I don't think I'm OCD, but I can't leave that not done. So I'm going to do it really fast. I'm sorry. Just going to kind of go around these edges with my dark really fast because, you know, I started something and now I want to finish it. So I'm just going really fast over the ones that, okay, I like that better. What do you think? Yeah, I'm looking at it in the camera and I'm thinking, yeah, that looks pretty good. If you're here with me, please make a comment so I know you're here, so that I don't feel like I'm all alone. Okay, so as you can see, it blends really well. Now, We also have what's called a color lifter. And I got out of lines right here just a little bit. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. I'll bring it up. Bring it up slow because sometimes my camera wants to lose its focus. But if you can see right here, I'm out of lines just a little bit. So I can take what's this little color lifter, and I'm going to take the paintbrush in, and I'm going to kind of push that color in. I'm going to push it in, and it's alcohol based also. And I can just kind of shove it in there, and voila, it's been pushed. The color has been pushed back into that flower. Isn't that cool? And if I wanted to give it kind of a watercolor look, I can kind of go in here and I can lift some of this darker out to kind of blend it a little better. And just, you know, it's a color lifter, so it's lifting some of that color out of there. Okay? So, I really kind of wanted this to be softer, so I'm just coming in a little bit more to make it a little softer. And there we go. Now, there's nothing on the tip of this. It is not showing through. If I go to another thing, it's not going to take that color with it, which is kind of nice. So, now I'm going to go in with my light Daffodil Delight, and I want to just color the center. We do have a stamp in that stamp set that would color this, but I'm just doing it really quick because I like it. Then I'm going to do the same thing with my leaves. I'm just going to, and I'm using the nub for my leaves. And the reason I'm using it is because they're finer lines. And I do want it dark, but I'm going to, whoops. Yeah, I did get the dark. I just was kind of looking to see. And I'm just going to kind of go in a little bit with that. And guys, there is no perfect way to do anything. The longer you blend with these pens or these markers, the better you'll get. Obviously, I am not that good yet. I think while my brother's here, I'm going to ask him to sit down with me and kind of show me how he would blend with these. Because, like I said, he's a painter, and he's a very good painter, and I'm very proud of him. I talk about him quite a bit. Whether he likes it or not, he gets talked about. He probably doesn't care. He's 3 years younger than me. And when we grew up, when we were growing up, we colored together all the time. And I'll be honest, it's probably some of the best memories of my childhood is coming home after school or after work or whatever and just coloring with him. And he loves it, I think, as much as I do. I'm sure he has well, I know he has the same memories as I do. But as you can see, I'm just going in with the light green now and just coloring them in. And that's my flower, you guys. What do you think? Does it look professional enough? Would you be happy to present that to somebody? I think I would. Hi, Dreama. Hi, Kim. Hi, Karen. Hi, Jeannie. I'm going to say something, so if you're talking to me, I can see it. Let's see. I don't think anybody's really said anything. I guess I'm the only one talking. Huh. Anyway, these are the Stampin' Blends. These are the ones that I'm running the special on. When you buy 5 sets, which is going to add up to $45, and you have to add shipping and tax to it. When you go into my webpage and you order those, I'm going to give you a set free. You just have to send me an email, say I placed my order. I'll go look. Sure enough, then I'll tell you, oh, great, what color do you want? Or you can email me and say, hey, I placed my order. I would like to have the Calypso Coral from you, or I'd like to have the Cherry Cobbler from you, whatever kind you want. And here's where you go. It's this is the store, the Stampin' Up! Store. So go to gibsongirlstamper.stampinup.net and go into inks, and it will show you the Stampin' Blends. You go there, you pick out the 5 that you want and put them in your basket. When you go to check out, use host code. It's going to be, I'm trying to think of how it looks on my screen. I think it's on the left. It'll say, do you have a host code? You would put in this host code right here, QVRUFYXR. I'm hoping that that's dark enough that y'all can see it. So one more thing before I let you go. I'm going to show you, there's more to just coloring to this. I'm going to use a darker color, so I think I'm going to go with the Cherry Cobbler, which, by the way, I use a Cherry Cobbler a lot at Christmas. And I use the Garden Green a lot at Christmas, too. But this is what you can do. You can color. Can y'all see that? You can color on our rhinestone basic gems, and it will turn it to whatever color you're using. So there's a red one. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I'm only going to be on here for a couple more minutes, and then I'm going to say goodbye. There's the Night of Navy. Can you see the difference in those two? Aren't they beautiful? And I love them. And then let's say you're not into rhinestones, but you're a pearl girl or a pearl guy. These are my pearls, and I can do the same thing. I can color on them. And because this is alcohol based, it's going to dry really fast. I can color them, let them dry. I'm going to do the red cherry cobbler. I did the biggest ones just so you could see better. There's the cherry cobbler. So they're not just for basic coloring. You can do other things with these as well. I was going to save this for my tip tomorrow, but then I decided I couldn't wait. I wanted to share it with you today. So I'm going to move these out of the way. But this is what you can do with your Stampin' Blends. How awesome is that? I'm going to move it up just a little bit. Can you guys see it? It's facing me. Let me turn it this way. And there you go. So here's the offer. You buy 5 sets for $45 plus tax and shipping, and then I will give you a free set. And this is going to help me get my silver title, and that is the goal right now. And you have until September 30th to order. So let's say you ordered the 1st of August because that's payday, and then you're going, well, okay, I got them in, you know, like on the 10th. It won't take that long, probably the 5th to the 7th, somewhere in there, 5 to 7 days. You get them, you start playing with them, you absolutely love them. And you go, oh man, I wish I'd have ordered 5 more so Rhonda would give me another free set. For every 5 sets that you order, I will give you a free set. So you order 5 sets, you get 1 free set. You order 10 sets, I give you 2. So it just grows, 15, 3, so on and so forth. Okay, guys? So I'm hoping that you had a great time, that you enjoyed this short video. I hope that you'll join me again. You can order right here if you don't have a demonstrator. If you have a demonstrator, please, by all means, order from your current demonstrator. Okay? Well, this Gibson girl is saying bye-bye, and I'll see you tomorrow for our tips and more. Bye.